Ladies and gentlemen of family, but anytime you hear this, you already know, man. Internet is a god. I think it's just yesterday. I tell you guys, I quit. I want to wash my hand. I want to conscious pilot this matter. As I'm now flying from Morocco into Lagos, I switch off my data. Switch off all my data because I don't want to hear anything again. I said, okay, once again to me, I ain't low. They have caught my airwave. I don't want to know what is happening. This morning now, as I land, and I said, okay, let me just on my data to call my mother. Let me just call my mother. Before I know it, everybody get to ping me. Everybody get to ping me to tag me. Have you heard the latest? Have you heard the latest? I said, I am not interested in the latest. I've already quit. They say, no, this latest is very important too. You must hear it too. I say, I don't want to know. I don't want to know. If as I speak to you, I'm already telling my landlord, too many people know my location because as I speak to you, I'm not sure about my life. I think my life might be in danger. But they say, wait, this latest is very important. It's very important. I say, wait, no, I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear. As I'm going, I'm not hearing. They say, they have already involved PDD baby in the matter. I say, what? Come again, say, what? He say, wait, apparently, they have involved PDD babe. I say, Cassie. As Cassie moved to Nigeria, he say, no, it's not Cassie. He say, PDD babe, Lagos branch. Go hear me? What is happening is happening. What exactly, please, is happening? You say, okay, what happened is that Shehu Kuti last night is now doing video. Okay, after Wizkid, I've already, I've ballet. After Wizkid, I've lighted a fire to everywhere in the internet. Shehu Kuti now come outside. You now begin to talk. What do you not say finish? You say, Wizkid is a beggar. He talk it. He said, Wizkid is because Wizkid used to hate people inside his music. So, and anybody used to hate somebody inside his music. But you are begging the people that you are hailing inside your music for money. You mean you are a beggar. You understand? So, I don't know what that means to them. It's just an observation. He said, Wizkid is a beggar. That is what he say. Next thing, that's Burna Boy is the greatest because Burna Boy give him what's it called now? Fela chain. So he now even bring the chain on his neck. I think he's using it to pepper Wizkid. Ladies and gentlemen of family, he's peppering Wizkid with the chain. Even guys, as I'm hearing the chain, the way the chain is very original. It's sounding very, very cold. But he did not finish there. He now say, are you people aware that Wizkid is a homophobic? We say, what do you mean by that? He said, even good. There's a time that Wizkid go and spend time with PDD, almost 3 weeks, inside PDD mansion, that he suspected Wizkid did something there. Later, he's not going to put on his story, free video, because he's missing his Lagos babe. People first ask, okay, what are you saying? Are you saying Wizkid is homophobic? Abi is gay? Because how can you say somebody is homophobic and the person is gay? That's what happened? Is it that the school that Fela send his other students to, he not send the Shehu Kuti there because this your English, they are not really understanding it. But internet have not got that time. That's where Wizkid, he will just be on his own. He will just be on his own. They will not be thought they will pull him. Wizkid now say Wizkid say I think we know who PDD Lagos babe is. If it's Shane you want, come and collect. When I don't say my mouth no good. Who is PDD Lagos babe, please? Who is PDD Lagos babe? Please, ladies and gentlemen, family, I will stop here because the last time that someone spoke about PDD Lagos babe, he ended up in prison. And now I'm no fella. I'm not fighting for anybody right, please. I don't want to end up in prison. But if you stop, as we play the matter end there, it will be good. As I speak to you, internet is still agog. Because everybody now begin to weigh their opinion. In fact, when Mike now come and say, what do you mean you are comparing Wizkid to Fela? Is it not Fela that institution? Is it not Fela that start up the Afrobeat stuff? How can you say that the person that is reaping from the benefits of the Afrobeat is now better than the person that starts up that is the Afrobeat stuff? But even though it's not only Afrobeat, that Fela was a fighter. Fela was a fighter, freedom fighter. He used to fight for killing. He used to do this. He used to do that. That's how Wizkid FC now come outside. Wizkid, as his mouth is bad. That's how his MC mouth is bad too. Wizkid FC now come outside and say, Egbon, soon, Joe. They say, Egbon, soon, Joe. We are asking who is the best, greatest artist. We don't ask who is the greatest freedom fighter. You see, if it's about greatest freedom fighter, Fela can have that one. But you see, the greatest artist of is Wizkid. They have it, ladies and gentlemen of family, but and if the internet is a god. Inside of this, everybody has been asking, okay, even you guys that is doing amiable, what's your opinion? What's your opinion? Don't let me express my opinion, please. Don't let me express my opinion. If I'm going to express my opinion, I'm going to say this very simple. What happens is that new generation, you cannot compare. Because even in Wizkid, I've already said it with his mouth. He said you can't compare me and Fela. It's a different generation. Look at what Fela do in his era. There is no internet, there is no streaming, there is no nothing like that. Fela used to say, boy, I say CD, I mean what they used to say, and he's traveling around the world. He's eating Africa from selling CD. There is no PR or anything. It's not this one that they want to do album now. They will call at each other. As they call at each other, Jogodo is a number one. I think you see what I do there. There is nothing like that. In fact, after he releasing an album, he's still fighting government. That's what I'm talking about now. So, number one, you cannot compare the both eras. But even though there is a verse in the Bible that says, great things I have done. That is Jesus that is telling us that great things I have done. So when you guys, greater things will you do. And that is why even Davido, they sing that so we fellow you daddy me. As such, anything that a father do, the son is expected to surpass and do better. And that is why it's even possible for this Gen Z to say, Wizkid is greater. More so, Gen Z do not really listen to Fela like that. So this time around that, an elderly person will come and say, Fela is the greatest. Gen Z don't really know about this. So they're always going to say, Wizkid is the greatest. So it's not an argument that can end. We have not even finished the one of Davido and Wizkid. We now want to carry it to Fela. Meanwhile, people are not shouting, Nigerians are not serious. Is this the argument that's supposed to be arguing about? That if it's a real issue now, they will not argue about it. To that, I want to say something very crucial. You know, in the 70s and the 80s, Nigeria's greatest export was oil. As I speak to you now, Nigeria's greatest export is the people, is the music, is the comedy, is the film. That's why topic like this interests us so much. It's not because it's a useless topic, because this is our greatest export. Ladies and gentlemen, sayonara for now. Please, I'm gonna go rest. I think I don't offend anybody in this particular one. When nobody tells me.